I'm Mike, and this week we have a fun little project. This is a handmade block plane. It's over 100 years old. A friend of mine gave it to me and said, can you tune this up so I can get great use out of it again, because my grandfather made it, and I mean, how can you say no to that? So let's roll the intro and get this back the way it should be. So this thing is a real testament to the skill of the guy who made it. It's all handmade, everything is hand bent, all the pieces, and it just fits together absolutely perfectly. So I'll just open up this little thumb screw, and out should come our blade, really tight tolerances, and our cap iron. And like, this is really good quality stuff. I mean, the quality of the making here in doing this, getting it to fit perfectly, is incredible. So I'm going to start by just doing a little bit with the mouth here. You can see the mouth stops just shy of this wedge. So a few passes of a file just to make that transition of the blade through the base just a little bit sweeter. Then we'll flatten it, sharpen it, and get this back into use. All I'm doing here is I'm just taking this wedge, which is where the blade will run. I'm just using this file as a reference. I'm just going to bring it down so that the edge here and that block are flush. There's so very little in it, but this will make a huge difference to the adjustment of the tool. And also flattens this up a little bit here. And now I'll just put the plane in backwards, the blade in backwards, and you can see there it's just about perfectly riding, a little bit in the corner. I only want to do enough to this to get it back functional, nothing more. It's so well made. Now, in previous videos you will have seen me use this for flattening the bases of planes. This is just a piece of perfectly flat marble with some sandpaper stuck to it. But this little guy is so small, I don't need that. So I'm just going to use my diamond plate here to flatten the base. It's already pretty flat. Get it up to a nice polish. Now what I will do is I will just temporarily put in the blade and the cap iron. This is just in case clamping this down causes a bit of deformation. Now I don't let the blade the whole way out, otherwise that would defeat the purpose of planing and sharpening it. And if you would like a more in-depth video on how I sharpened this, got it perfect, you can check out the video in the card above. Now, Velda owns this, wants it to stay as it looks now, with all that beautiful age and stuff, and well, I'm not going to disagree. So all I'm going to do here, just give everything a nice coat of beeswax, just to bring up the shine and all that metal. Then we'll put it back together and give her a test. So, as I say, the proof of the pudding is in the tasting. So let's give this a shot. Now, the way this is designed is just like a wooden plane, so little tap here to advance the iron, little tap on the bottom to draw it back. That is pretty fine, so let's give it a go. And that is beautiful. And this plane is beautiful. I mean, it hasn't changed much. It would be a shame, since this is so well made, to mess with it and repaint it. This has had a life. And beautiful fine shavings. Let's just see. We'll do a full width. You shouldn't with a block plane, but screw it. I have no complaints. And hopefully my friend will really enjoy that this tool is now back the way it belongs, functioning like a handmade tool, beautifully fettled and ready to last another 100 years. So, thank you as always for staying to the end of the video. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And absolutely do try this at home.